Saturday, March 17th. The day of the Indian Wells Women's Final between Serena Williams and Kim Clijsters. As Venus and Richard Williams made their way to their seats, they were met with loud boos and jeers from much of the estimated 15,900 audience members in Center Court.
And there's Father Richard coming down. An American crowd booing an American family. And you have to say that it does smack of a little bit of racism.
The crowd continuously booed the Williams family throughout the whole match and were cheering for Belgium's Kim Clijsters. Serena famously refers to this day as the fiery darts of Indian Wells. During the match, Serena herself heard racist taunts and the N-word hurled towards her. She said of the incident, "I looked up and all I could see was a sea of rich people, mostly older, mostly white, standing and booing lustily, like some kind of genteel lynch mob. Like these people were going to come down and look for me after the match." During changeovers, she hid her tears under her towel in order to not allow the crowd to know that they had affected her. During one pivotal changeover, she said a prayer out loud. "Jehovah, give me the strength to get up from this chair. Give me the strength to finish this match. Give me the strength to persevere." And with that inner strength, Serena was not only able to fight against Kim Clijsters, but also against the crowd, clinching the 2001 Indian Wells trophy in 3 grueling sets. This strength could be also attributed to Richard's unconventional but tough training methods. Richard, who lifted his fist towards the crowd in defiance, admitted he prepared his daughters for a day like this to occur in what he called a white-dominated sport. During their early years, he paid bystanders to intentionally shout out racial slurs at young Venus and Serena during their training sessions on the cracked-ridden Compton courts to toughen them up. Despite being tough enough to victor against the hostile crowd, Serena at the end of the day was still a teenager and a human being. She could no longer hold in her emotions and wept as soon as she got to the locker rooms. Serena's favorite tournament as a teenager was Indian Wells, as it held a special place in her heart because she had won her first ever professional match playing doubles with Venus at just 15 years old. However, that all changed in a heartbeat when the 2001 Indian Wells tournament came to a close. Reflecting on the whole incident, Serena said, "The undercurrent of racism was painful, confusing and unfair. In a game I loved with all of my heart, at one of my most cherished tournaments, I suddenly felt unwelcome, alone, and afraid." From then on, Serena and Venus decided to boycott the Indian Wells tournament every year, willing to pay the fine every year to skip the premier mandatory event.